Now let's welcome Belinda Phillips of Novant Health Brunswick Medical Center. Thanks for coming today, Belinda.
Thank you for having me.
I guess you are with Novant Health Brunswick Medical Center, but you're also with the Novant Health Medical Group, right?
I am. I've started in with the Novant Health OBGYN office and in lactation. I'm a board-certified lactation consultant, and I work in that office also to help educate mothers and families on breastfeeding and lactation, how to take care of their babies and feed them after they're born. So we give lots of education over there.
Mm-hmm. Some of our viewers may have met you at some of our events and have seen you around. I know you're involved with lots of different things, like the baby shower that we've had. And
right.
Just all sorts of things. So they may have seen you, or they may have been a patient of yours. Who knows? Yes. Yeah. So tell me what your focus is: lactation support and education. So how does that occur? Does that start before the birth?
It does. So in my job, I think what we've really come to recognize in lactation is the more educated a mother family is about breastfeeding, how to feed their infants, the better, the more successful they are. So we start out in the OB office and give lactation education there. We move into the hospital following them after birth and make sure things are going well for them in the hospital while they're at their hospital stay. And then we also offer postpartum education and follow the baby through their going home and give those resources. Recently, I've been asked to come into the pediatric office and give mothers the help they need in the pediatric office as they're coming in for their visits. So they come in with the baby for the first time, weighing in, and they can talk to lactation and get questions answered, make sure things are going well for them while they've left the hospital.
Once the infants go home, how long are you available for follow-up after?
Actually, I'm available for follow-up as much and as often or as little as they need me.
Really?
Yes. So I give them a phone number to contact me, and they're able to use that phone number to contact me 24 hours, 7 days a week. So we're really proud of here at Novant our follow-up, our resources that we're giving moms to follow up. They can come in for lactation consults. So even if they choose a different pediatric office other than Novant, we would like for them to be able to have access to lactation no matter where they're going. So we have phone conversations, we can do video visits, we can do actual in-person visits with families. And we are also offering now, fun fact, I don't know that you're aware, but we are actually able to do our baby cafe in person now.
Oh.
So Baby Cafe is our support group for our postpartum moms feeding babies. So after the whole COVID thing, we've been doing video visits, Baby Cafe. So just this week, we started doing our Baby Cafe in person. Actually, yesterday was my first one. So
did they bring babies?
Yes, they bring their baby. We do this, we offer this in our cafeteria classroom here at the hospital. So every Wednesday from 10 to 12, we're able to meet in person with moms. They bring their babies, they come. We are currently masking still, come in the front door and go through the COVID questions, and they'll just come in with their mask and their little baby, and we'll weigh babies, get to meet and greet, and see other moms that are there. So it's lots of fun. I'm very excited about resuming Baby Cafe.
So you had that prior to COVID?
Yes, and we had 10 to 15 moms come in every week for Baby Cafe. It was a great service. They kind of banded together as a little group. They called each other and stuff, and they would meet once a week to come in for Baby Cafe and find out how everybody was doing that week. So it was a neat little group that they had going. So it was very sad when we did have to stop that. We did have some success with the video visits,
it's just not the same.
the Zoom Baby Cafe, but it's all of us across Novant that had baby cafes. We're so excited to be resuming them.
So it's not just here at Brunswick, it's all of our facilities?
It's a Novant corporate support group for our families.
And how long can they come to that?
Especially their whole first year when we're encouraging
okay.
breastfeeding. So generally babies are breastfed for a year or longer, just however long they choose. So my goal is to help a family meet their breastfeeding goals. So yeah.
What advantages do you see for both mom and baby for breastfeeding? What are the advantages?
So with the moms, they just keep adding to my list. So with breastfeeding moms, the longer they breastfeed, they reduce their risk of breast cancer, ovarian cancer, thyroid cancer, heart disease, high blood pressure, type 2 diabetes, and postpartum depression. So that's just some of the things that
depression too?
Yes, absolutely. The oxytocin kind of helps with the mental health also as the baby's breastfeeding.
I also hear they lose baby weight faster.
They do. That's generally one of the things my mothers are the most excited about.
Yes, they're going to lose weight.
Yes, absolutely. And then with the babies, we see the research is telling us with the longer babies breastfeed, they're reducing their risk of the ear infections, respiratory issues, asthma, gastrointestinal issues, SIDS, which is a very scary thing.
That is.
There are lots of cancers, and so there's just a lot of benefits health-wise for both mom and baby. So it's kind of been really interesting as I've gone through this career, kind of learning more about breastfeeding and all the exciting new things they find out.
Mm-hmm. So it seems like the mom is really involved, and there's so much. It's too bad the dad's.
That is the thing that I get a lot of times with breastfeeding, that dads want to hold the bottle to kind of bond and things like that. So we talk about dads get to bond with babies, especially with skin-to-skin contact. So
really?
Holding, yes, absolutely. Right after they're born, we want those dads participating in the skin-to-skin contact.
I know
holding that
moms
baby.
do that,
yes,
but I didn't know about dads.
Yes, that's one of the things, and they're like, oh, I get to do that too. And so it's very exciting for them too.
Oh,
so do that skin-to-skin. And it's more exciting to sit there and hold your baby and than just playing with the bottle with the baby. So I think that's been a very positive thing, encouraging them to take that time and bond with that baby.
Well, and then sometimes, do they still drink water from a bottle?
Not so much. Actually, what's recommended is that all they need is just breast milk for the first 6 months. That's the current recommendations, is all a baby needs is breast milk for the first 6 months. Then we start adding in solids at 6 months, and that will, you want to just breastfeed first because that's your main source of nutrition for 1 year. So lots of breastfeeding for the first year,
Well, geez, I learned so much today from you, Belinda.
I'm constantly learning too.
I would love to have pictures of your baby cafe.
We'll work on that. We may have had some from last year. I think they might have took a few from COVID, but as we keep increasing, we'll work on that.
Awesome. Well, come back and see us really soon.
Thank you.
You always bring us such joyful information. So
Thank
it was great to have you.
Thank you. I enjoyed coming.
Thank you.